Introducing Frishen's Knives' new universal jig range. Sold in 3 different packs: a knife and sword kit, just a knife kit, or just a sword kit, depends on your needs. This product can work as a sharpening system, a knife vise, or a bevel jig. It fits all sizes of knife, draw knife, razor, chisel, axe, or sword, making this one of the most versatile jigs on the market. And as you can see, our mag clamps make swapping sides easier than it's ever been before. To better show how this can help anyone working with blades, let's walk through a process of making a knife using our new multi-jig. So we cut and shape and then slap him on the jig for bevel grinding. Couldn't be easier. Now that's done, we unscrew the mag plate and attach our soft vise for handle wrapping. The soft vise attachment allows for any thickness and up to 90mm width, so the only limit is your creativity. Now the handle is wrapped, we can remove the soft vise and attach the small mag clamp. The small mag clamp isn't as versatile as the larger mag clamp. As you can see, we're at the limit of the size of knife that it fits now. So let's go ahead and swap them out. Changing the angle is as easy as tightening 2 bolts, and now with the help of our roller, we can accomplish a smooth, even experience. Our rolling pucks just use sandpaper cut into discs for now. We have an abrasive manufacturing plan though, so this will not stand for long. And voila! Or however you say that, we just made and sharpened a knife. Now, let's talk pricing before I jump into a bit of a deep dive for context. So the links to my eBay and social media page will be in the description for anyone interested. Our sword pack is $375 if bought through social media, or $400 if bought through eBay. The knife pack is $252 if bought through social media, or $350 if bought through eBay. And our sword and knife pack costs $550 if bought through social media, or $600 if bought through eBay. Inspiration for this came from working on a sword that was too big for my existing tools. So I mounted a linear rail to a faceplate via customized M16 nuts. At this point, I needed to find a way to hold abrasive at an exact relative angle to the faceplate. So I cut up some alley angle and then connected a disc to some bearings, and just like that, the sword sharpening system was built. Kinda like that anyway. Immediately after this, I made a smaller version for knives because I figured there would be more demand for this smaller version. And then I did some market research to see who my competitors would be for the rolling sharpening systems. And oh boy, did I find some gossip to unpack. To begin, I want to show everyone the man behind the original rolling sharpener. I'm going to play a clip of him now. This is going to be a reaction stream for a second, because I don't know what the protocol is and I don't want to be sued. Alright, so let's watch this.
Okay, my name is Ottmar Hall. We work in Freiburg, Germany, and there we...
Freiburg, Germany, eh? Yeah, I've got the page here up. I wonder if I can find their address. Let's check them out. Let's check them out. There it is. Alright. So yeah, I planned for this. I've got Google Earth. Check out how big this building is. I'm going to choose to believe that they own this building. Oh, Mr. Hall owns it himself, I bet. I want to believe it. They call it Hall Tower, so maybe. Oh, anyway, I just wanted to check that out. Let's go.
sell our rolling grinder, rolling sharpener. The first idea I had 1993, but only for myself in my cellar at home, and my son.
So I don't know if you can notice that. I don't think it's his
and
fault.
And my son
but
found it
you can see
4
some
years
flecks
ago
in the knife.
and say, wow,
Here,
and
come back.
93,
Come back.
but only for myself in my cellar.
Just me, or is that knife flexing?
And my son
so that's not an even angle.
found
that's
it
just
4 years ago
might be the
and say, what
one.
is it? And I show him my prototype, and then we do the new idea with the angle holder.
See, I love the fact that he
together.
included his son.
4 years.
He's an OG just for that, just for the lesson. He's doing it right as well. I can come over here. Where is Hall manufactured? They're building everything in-house. So, in Black Forest. Yeah, check this out. Alright, let's watch another video. Let's derail. Why am I doing this? This is a competitor's brand, but alright. Well, actually, I'm doing this because I'm entering this guy's fear. I think I've improved upon his design, but I want everyone to know who rightfully actually has the patent. So, you know, I don't think that his patent interferes with me, but there's a lot of people that are copying his patent, so... Oh, it's beautiful. I need to learn how to make advertisements that look like this. Hire an editor. I like the fact they're making their own parks instead of sending them to China. Yeah, that's cool. So, that was Mr. Hall himself. So the story goes, he didn't realise his design would be stolen, so no patent was put forward until he filed in 2021. Now, although he may be the patent holder for the rolling sharpener, there are 8 copycat companies, and one that is dangerously close to being a copycat. It should be on screen now. This is relevant to my story because I now have my own version of rolling sharpening system. And I thought this would be a good way to show people how to not be a sketchy company. It's not hard to be transformative or creative, you just have to not be lazy. The first step is to analyse the competition. Recording similarities. So what we can see here is that all of the shown rolling systems have the exact same cutting edge up design. They all have identical rollers, excluding work sharp, and they have identical magnet placing. Also, all have no more than 4 preset angles to choose from. Now we've made our list, we can go about applying solutions. So instead of the same dangerous edge up design, we're going edge down to minimise chance of accidental cuts. Instead of a identical roller, I made my own roller that makes use of a counter leverage and 2 surface contact points. This allows increased pressure on the OD of the puck. Thus, I can tighten the bearings further without making it harder to roll. Instead of 2 discs connected in tandem, I have 1 disc attached to bearings. I also changed the orientation of the magnets, making them modular and swappable. I made the magnetic fixtures that hold the knife infinitely adjustable between a full range of degrees. This allows sharpening of not just knives, but swords, draw knives, chisels, razor blades, or axes, or scrapers. And lastly, mine isn't only for sharpening, it's also a bevel jig and a knife vise. And there we have it, solutions were provided, and the minimal amount of thought allowed us to not rip off another man's brand. How cool is that? So, the manufacturing plan. This is made with sheer Aussie determination and will. Everything is drilled and cut in Gympie. The aluminium is mined in Waiapa, Queensland, and processed between Tomago, New South Wales, Portland, Victoria, Boyne Island, Queensland, and Bell Bay, Tasmania. The stainless steel originates from Perth mines and is processed into usable hardware in Dandenong, South Victoria. That's the Australian-made parts. The parts that aren't made in Australia are as follows. The neodymium for the magnets are actually mined at Mount Weld, Western Australia, but it's sent to Malaysia for processing, and as a result finds its way into China somehow, where we get to import the finished magnets back into Australia. I have a lot to say about this, but I will save that for another video. Moving on, the bearings are made in Japan, and the sandpaper I like to use is in America. I do plan on manufacturing in Australia my own natural stones, diamond sharpening plates, and glass back sharpening plates This is expected to become a reality in early 2024. In the meantime, I hope people can accept the sandpaper solution. It works great even if the pad has to be swapped out every now and then. So, the goal of this sharpening system is to sell exactly 1,408 units. This works out to be $100,000 in profit, enough money to actually afford 100% manufacturing of electric motors in Australia, like I've been ranting about for the past couple of years. You don't have to support this bootstrapping campaign, but I thought it right to be transparent about my intentions either way. Alright, so that's about it.